Day one.
I, I'm trying I can't get into the Zoom on my personal account for some reason, but I'm here on the Bill Pack one, so I got the live stream. Um, but
Can't hear you one. Hey,
could you hear me, Aiden?
I can. You do sound like you're talking to me from beneath about
I think now
four
I can
meters
hear
of snow.
everybody. Hey,
I can hear you. Well, yeah, I can hear you one.
That should be better.
Oh, that is better.
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
All my Zoom stuff is messed up because I'm like trying to get us converted over to the new Zoom account, and I didn't finish it. And actually, I think we did finish it. We just need to update like links and stuff everywhere so that we start joining the new Zoom. But I wasn't ready to do that today, so maybe next week we'll see.
Okay. Yeah, fun times. Um, Not many takers today, I understand. It's we haven't had many people at this time slot at all recently, so maybe we'll force a re-eval of it. But I suspect the only thing that we need to talk about is the graduation application. But is that something that you want to talk about in this forum, Joe?
Yeah, sure. I can give an update. Not much to do right now. I submitted that doc that we were working on, which is really just the doc we were working on is really just information for the tech reviewers. They're going to complete their own version of that same document template, um, doing their own research and all that. So they'll take, as part of that, take what we've put into our doc and they'll fill out the rest. So yeah, I think the ball's in their court, which is a good thing, and it's moving along.
That was a lot of work. So thank you, and thanks to um, who else would have helped with that.
I think everybody had a hand in it at some point, but
Okay,
yeah,
well,
it
thank
was
us
good.
all then. So that's good. But I know you were driving it, so thank you very much. Um, uh, cool. Trying to think what else? Do they have timelines on that, or is it another
Well,
one?
yeah. So I think the limiting factor. I mean, we've asked to have it be ready for KubeCon EU, which at first sounded too aggressive. I brought up that we actually started the application a year ago, and then
Yeah,
they were like, "Oh, well, maybe we can try." But I think the
yeah,
limiting factor is really going to be the adopter interviews, which are starting to get scheduled. So that's good. But like we're sort of at the mercy of interview or adoptees following through with the interview and so on.
yeah.
So I may go through and nudge some folks. But right now, I think we have 5 or 6 queued up, so that's good.
That's super cool. I mean, I literally have nothing from my part. Juan, you got anything?
no, I saw that you asked me some stuff on the doc. Sorry, I was on vacations and I didn't
Oh,
get into the doc.
no, not a
I can,
problem. No problem. I
no
mean, it
problem.
was just I was just trying to divide and conquer, and we got it sorted out.
Okay.
So
Oh, got it. Okay, sorry for that. No, I have some stuff pending on pack side to merge some PRs that I need to rebase, include, and finish them. I will be doing that this week, probably tomorrow. Um, so I can release a new version of pack with those features, basically the ones related there was an RFC implementation that Jesse already released on Lifecycle, the ones for the new API versions. So I need to complete that on backside. I will be doing that. And probably checking also Open's PRs and things and try to triage a little bit of the things that we have on pack. That's more or less my what's on my to-do list.
Is one of those the Canico PR?
The
Updating
Canico,
the Docker APIs from Canico to
This one. Someone opened this against us, and then they mentioned you, so I wasn't sure if you were. This is
check that.
from a while
Yes.
ago.
Now I do remember that I moved from. Oh, this one. Yeah, I saw this one and I wasn't sure because I actually moved to the chain war.
Yeah.
But then I saw this one and I said, okay, who is this guy and who is this project?
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure if
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, that's
So
fine. I'll do some investigation because I had the same question, but I saw that he had mentioned you, so I thought maybe you knew something I didn't.
no, I saw it and I said, okay, I have to take a look who is this guy and why is trying
Yeah.
me to change, because I changed to the chain war one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good. Yeah, let's leave it at that until we get more information.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
because he's removing the chain guard Canico and
And pointing
Yeah,
to
but
this OS container stuff too.
which I've never heard of, and I don't know if
Yeah.
that's like I would want to hear from the chain guard folks if that's like
Yeah.
where they're putting their commits.
I went to ChainGuard to see, okay, did you sunset this thing or something? And I didn't find anything. So so that's why I didn't do anything with this PR.
Yeah, that's like this is very interesting. It's like the only project in this OSS container tools org. Yeah, very, very sus. Okay.
Yeah. No, basically for me is probably the one related to there is one for Project Thomas. It's the execution environment. Yeah, that's the one I need to complete. Yeah, I will be doing that.
Cool. Sounds fantastic. Oh, somebody else has just joined. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
I could do that, yeah, sure. So I'm Robert. I'm not that familiar with the cloud native build packs, but yeah, I'm still interested in this technology since I'm working from time to time with Growthy from Cloud Foundry project, and they rely on, for example, pack, Kpack stuff. And also in my free time, I'm interested in FreeBSD also since last year again. And they have some container support, and therefore I was contributing some patches, pull requests to get free BSD support moving forward. Yeah.
Cool.
So that's
Cool.
that's my interest why I'm joining.
Yeah, thanks for the pull requests.
Fantastic. What else do we have to discuss today? So when you're finished off a few PRs, that's good. Joe submitted the document. That's good. Over the next month or so, I am super busy in work, so I may not be at a few meetings, but my plan in the end of February is to switch from Noble in our examples to the new Ubuntu LTS that's coming out in April. Just try and get a head start on that.
Okay.
Which would be fun. And just get all the examples and everything rocking and rolling. But apart from that, anyone else got anything that they want to talk about?
Nothing from my end. I think similar, like I don't think like I'll be focused on the graduation stuff over the next month or
Yeah.
two, I'm guessing, and then KubeCon EU stuff, which I think we're all set for. Just waiting on, project kiosk information and all that. So
Yeah, and waiting on whether we got into the maintainer track or not.
oh right, yeah.
I don't know when they send that.
Yeah, I think it probably soon. Can't be too long because the conference is in 2 months, but yeah. Once that comes back around, we'll start talking about KubeCon.
That sounds good. Maintainer Summit is. Did I apply for the right thing? Is a maintainer summit on Sunday, March the 22nd?
Yeah, that's different. They did that at North America too. It's like a conference for maintainers, and it's the day before KubeCon.
Right. Now I'm worried that I applied to that rather than to the actual.
I don't think you would have. I'm pretty sure I saw your submission or
Yes.
something. I think if you had submitted to that, I think you would know because it was a little bit different link and everything.
Okay. Yeah. I'll figure that out later. Certain things I can't do right now.
Okay. Yeah, I guess, yeah, do check that out. If you find out you submitted to the wrong place, we could potentially bring it up. I think they review the maintainer track talks a little bit differently, so there may be an opportunity to correct and say we just submitted to the wrong thing.
Yeah. Well, I shouldn't do things. Shouldn't share.
Yeah.
Cool.
Robert, did you just raise your hand?
Yeah, I have a question while I'm here.
Yeah.
While I've been working on this FreeBSD support, I noticed that Windows is kind of just now mentioned in the specification, right? But we can get rid of it in the pack tooling and lifecycle and so on, right? So is it fine if I prepare some pull requests from time to time to get rid of it? Or is it still kind of, yeah, let's wait and see?
It's a good question. We announced that a year ago. We have had no one to step up to the plate to maintain. Sorry, there's two forms of Windows support. One is the Windows containers on Windows. We announced that we were no longer supporting that about a year ago. We are supporting Windows as a platform on which to run Pack, or as an operating system on which to run Pack. So we certainly don't want to get rid of that support. But one, I imagine at this stage, if the Windows containers on Windows support was to go away, you wouldn't be unhappy.
Yeah, yes, we removed Unpack support for Windows containers on Windows, but we are still releasing a pack version that can be run on Windows and .x executable, but it requires a Linux container there, right? So that's more or less what we removed. I think Joe just left the RFC on the chat with the note of the support that we removed.
Thank you.
Hey, Colin.
Hey, folks. Sorry about my note takers. I'm trying to kick those.
They're your note takers. I didn't know
They
which
follow
corner
me
it was going to.
around.
That's fine. It's not bothersome.
Yeah, I've been yelled at for it before.
Really? Where does it take notes to?
It's one of them is a commercial product. I think you kicked that one already. The other one is Loom. So it puts them into Confluence for me. It's an internal Confluence for us, but
Cool.
it's useful.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
when we switch over to the new CNCF Zoom, we get AI note taking and all that stuff built in, I think. So
Yeah. Are you guys going to switch over to use like community.cncf.io and that platform, the Bevy platform?
I don't know if that's it. So we just got all set up with the like what's it called? The Linux Foundation portal where the project dashboard is and stuff, and it has all
Yeah.
like that. Like we can start maintaining more like contributor or like maintainer stuff, and who has admin access to whatever. Is that what you're talking about?
It might be built on the same. It might be on the same platform. I'm looking over on mine for the platform's working group or the technical community group. We use the same thing that the tags use.
Oh, here
Uh,
it's called the Project Control Center. That's the PCC. That's what they got
yeah,
us set
so
up with.
maybe it's a little different. I'm not sure, but ours does. Um, if you want to compare notes, sometimes I've had to go through all of that stuff. Not if you guys might be using a different like control center or platform thing, but it might be the same white label thing under the hood. I'm not entirely sure because you still probably have the help desk access and all that.
Yeah. And that's how that started was I asked a question about Zoom and they were like through the help desk and they were like, oh, actually you need to switch over to this other thing. So we have done that. We've got all switched over. Just need to change the links in our calendar and stuff like that.
Yeah, does it give you the option to just create Zoom links on the fly, or is it going to require you to, maybe you don't know yet, or does it require you to post events and then the event makes somebody RSVP and then it gives them a link and all that?
The latter, I believe. That's how I finally got it set up, and I was kind of confused in setting it up. So I didn't see any kind of ad hoc option.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I had to
Yeah,
create something.
we used to use the ad hoc Zoom link. That went away. If it is this, can I show you my screen really quick?
Yeah, please.
No problem. If this is helpful to you guys and helps the community management, certainly. Where is the share screen? So this is like the dashboard that we have access. Well, it's not the right dashboard.
Yeah.
So it gives us our chapters, whatever. This is the community group. Does this look the same?
It looks similar.
Yeah. So this is a platform called Bevy under the hood. There's some drawbacks. We don't have a way to share a project specific calendar that people can subscribe to, like what you might have today. So I have to manage a separate calendar separately. But when you create an event, you can create recurring events. When you create a new event, let's do online meetup, virtual. When you create the recurring, like weekly on Thursday or whatever, you have to specify how many events you want. This is kind of buried. I had to discover this. So you can say like 10 or 50 or something like that. And all it's going to do is create individual instances of those events for you with the same details. So you can't have like one truly reoccurring event. It just is a helper to create multiple instances of the event. So we don't like that. But it's been okay. Now, what will happen with your recordings is after the event, and this part's actually kind of nice, when the event completes, there will be a wrap-up flow that happens. So it's going to like, you have options to change the messaging, to like email people to say, hey, thank you for attending, here are the notes, whatever. What I do is so we go to past or completed events. And then I'll view this one. I think this was actually the one that you guys spoke at. Yeah. And it'll give you new options for like wrap up. So you can link the video recording wherever you want to host that, but it gives you the recording here. And I guess maybe it didn't give us the transcript, but it'll give you an option to generate summary and like download the recording. And then I just take that and run it through a transcript tool or just upload it directly to YouTube. But that's where your recording will be after the meeting. Some other options that are in here. Let me see if I can go to a new event. Let's see, where is so this part is the important part, I guess. So I'm assuming it might be Bevy virtual, or maybe they give you an external Zoom link or something. I'm not sure how that'll work for you guys, but there will be options here that you can add. Like this interactive mode means that people will join with their cameras and it won't be in webinar mode. It'll be in everybody can talk and collaborate mode. So you can select that as well. But yeah, when you start setting that stuff up, I'm happy to help run through some of that stuff for you.
Yeah, I mean, I have some questions for you. I'm still a little confused if it's even the same thing, but
yeah.
Thank you.
We've got a couple feature requests in about the calendar stuff because it's just making us manage more things. We have to tell people they won't get a meeting link or a calendar entry until they RSVP on the event page for like which meetings they come to.
Yeah.
And you're pushing them through that flow though has been helpful to know like who's coming, and we've had it's been more reliable to get attendees, so that's great. But then we get the normal community members, the usual attendees that are, I don't want to do that, I just want to show up, I just want to add the calendar.
Right. Yeah, I'm a little worried about that. We'll see.
I can give you some people to poke about that stuff too. I'm happy to help. One community manager to another.
Yeah, thanks.
Let's see, I need to look at the note stock.
Joe, I'm looking in that doc that we submitted, and I had 2 or 3 comments in there. Do you want me just to delete them? Because it's now submitted.
Yeah. If you think they're answered or whatever.
No, they're not. But given that we've submitted.
Wait, I thought you highlighted sections that you had updated.
And then I went through it this morning early as well. And I just put in a few.
Oh, okay.
So, for example, there's a comment here from you asking for thoughts from folks.
Oh yeah, I'll review them now. It's not like, again, this is really just for their information. So like, I don't mind if there's a few. I didn't want it to be like a mess, but like, that's fine that they're in there. I'll look at them today and probably beat anybody to it. So.
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah, feel free to edit it or whatever, but yeah, feel free to leave comments as well. I think that's just more information for them as far as I'm concerned.
Super. Okay. That is cool. Okay, I have nothing more else to add today. Thank you, Colin, for everything. That was super useful, just to see what the changes are. Juan, you're happy because you know what you're doing. And Robert, are you happy?
Yeah.
Super. So, cool. I'm happy to call it a day at that, Joe, unless you got something else you want to talk about.
No, I'm done.
I'm done too.
Yeah. Juan, please stay in your territory.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Cool. And right, I'll see you folks next week.